Hey y'all, welcome to these channel messages. What is there to know? This is going to be around regarding your dreams. Okay, what are your dreams telling you? This has a lot to do with your root chakra. This has a lot to do with stability, your money, the situation. It's very important to have an abundance type mindset here. There's something around your being tested in the sense of how your mindset is when it comes to this, when it comes to your situation, how it's going to unfold, things like that. I feel like so there's something around needing to trust that you're always provided for, regardless of how it may look, things like that. This has a lot to do with your root chakra. This has a lot to do with the anchoring your energy, anchoring that. Okay, root chakra is the color red. It has a lot to do with how secure you feel with yourself, and there's something around working on those insecurities. Okay, releasing old versions, releasing these types of things from your energy. Okay, to know that you are always going to bounce back, or you're always going to have some type of miracle or something like where spirit comes through or follows through for you, all right, answers something for you. But you just have to remain on the path. You have to remain where you're what you're doing now, because the blessings are coming. Okay, the money is coming. All right, you just have to make sure that you are not falling into old habits. You know, when you start worrying about these things, it's like spirit wants you to channel that worry into something creative, into something that can resolve something, to something that can help, instead of falling into that place of worry. Okay, that can really manifest into manifest things that you don't want when it comes to that. Okay, so spirit wants you to redirect that energy into something that can help you resolve some things, instead of falling into the oh no, what am I going to do? Like there's something around how you react to these things, how you react to that now as opposed to maybe a month ago or several months ago. Like there's something around your security, okay, your stability, all right? There's something around having a different type of mindset, a different approach, and how to resolve these types of things, as opposed to falling into the same habits of how to resolve. Don't put yourself in a box. Okay, don't don't confine yourself when it comes to solutions like this. Okay, there's a sense of being open-minded, not worrying, knowing that you're never, like, it's all about this lack mindset you're trying to rid of your energy, rid from your energy, this lack mindset you're trying to not have, or like you're, I just feel like you're getting a lot of tests when it comes to that kind of thing. um, do you really trust the universe? Do you really trust spirit in these things to take care of this and have bring you opportunities and things like that? I feel like so it's very important to stay optimistic and uplifted, but like listening to spirit and how they want you to resolve that, as opposed to worrying. Listen to what spirit's giving you, what the steps they were giving you to resolve it. Though instead of just worrying constantly 24/7, they're giving you steps. Okay, the dreams are a place where they're giving them to you for a lot of y'all. Okay, they're giving you a lot of steps here, a lot of intuitive hits throughout the day, okay, to resolve your situation, okay, not to fall into a habit of going into maybe your bad habits when you do worry. What is it that you do when you worry? What kind of like the habits that you have, or those outlets, so to speak, allegedly. I will say this is disclaimer for entertainment purposes only. All right, but there's something around how you handle these things when it comes to security is a big thing right now for a lot of y'all. How are you handling that? And your dreams are telling you how to handle that or how to go about it. Um, okay, so this has a lot to do with your root chakra. Okay, it has a lot to do with that particular chakra. Okay, so just make sure that you're just writing down, journaling even, Make sure you're journaling. A lot of y'all, I feel like, need to just stay journaling. You need to continue to journal. Some of y'all haven't been journaling, but you need to journal. Okay, journal your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions. Make sure, just that way you have to address your shadows at this time. Okay, when it comes to this situation, you have to address those shadows, and make sure you're writing that down. Okay, acknowledging your shadow and in addressing certain things. Okay, it's very important right now for you, because where was today? Sunday has to do with the sun, has to do with replenishing your energy, has to do with your life purpose. So there's something around that life purpose that you like. The path of your life purpose is not going to be the easiest of things. You got to allow your higher self to guide you. Okay, this is where your higher self takes control of a lot of things, especially in situations that you may be in now whenever you see this, because it's going to be timeless. So how you handle this, your higher self's going to take the wheel, so to speak, okay, and say, let me handle it, I'll show you how. Okay, a lot of y'all need to allow your higher self to take the wheel. Okay, right now your ego can't take the wheel. Right now your ego is, it's like almost an energy of being impulsive. Okay, but your higher self's trying to get you to listen to your intuition more when it comes to the situation, when it comes to stability, when it comes to security. How are you handling that? Okay, so hope you all enjoyed this message. Subscribe here, the Cat Medicina. Support me on TikTok, the Cat Medicina, as well. I am available for readings, healings, and classes. My email, I'll put in the description box below so you get a hold of me. All right, all classes, readings, and healings are done on WhatsApp and Zoom. All right, so Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Zelle, okay, are my payment options. All right, so remember, the more you heal, the more you notice. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay protected. I love y'all. Namaste, and may your best always be good enough. And every time you speak, make sure it is good medicine. I love y'all.